Hey, it's Jeff Worth. I'm your landscape architect. Wanted to do a little bit of a coaching here on this extreme heat we're having and how it affects your landscape. So look at these plants. Now, I just planted these a week or so ago, but they're very dried out. I just returned home and they're wilting. You can see how they're not perky, they're drooping, so they're wilting. So that tells me I need more water on these plants. What I would say is, with this extreme heat where it's 100 degrees or more for more than 2 or 3 days at a time, is I like to run a manual cycle that will run all of these, all of the irrigation. And it's essentially just saying they need way more than their regular schedule can accommodate because the heat is so extreme. So what I do is I come over to my controller. If you're my client, you probably have this controller. If you don't, look at the instructions for your controller and look at how to do a manual cycle. What you do on a Rainbird ESP clock is you leave it in automatic. You say program, and it says 1 day left until it's going to run on its own for program B. And if I want to look at program C or program A, then that will tell me how many days are left. So mine's saying it's going to run tomorrow. I want it to run today. So I go back to program BA if I have one. Right now I don't. But program B is all my drips stations. And then I just hit manual. It's going to run all of the stations in program B through its entirety. I didn't have to take it off automatic. If for some reason you screwed up and you want to reboot and start over, you push it to off. You let it clear. It's clearing what you just told it to do. You put it back to auto. Make sure you do that, otherwise your system's not running. And then you leave it alone. If you say, no, I just wanted to run program A, get it to program A and hit manual. And it will now run program A. See how nothing's happening on mine? That's because there aren't any stations right now that are programmed in program A. So that's one of the ways you tell. Do that for each of your programs so that you just soak your entire yard. That's my drought advice or my extreme heat advice. And so occasionally when we have these 2 to 3 days of predicted 95 or over temperature, or you see any signs that this is happening where the plants are stressing out, that's a good way to deal with it, just to ensure that you're not going to lose some of your plants. Good luck.